Roger and Ebert gave this a half a star out of 4 stars.
Oh.
That's pretty bad. And quote says, and I especially can't believe that I sat through the entirety of this thematically lost movie, allowed it to live in my mind on my trip back home. People are really upset.
You just had a monologue, didn't you? Where did the accent come from? I can't believe I wasted my coin. Hey.
Welcome.
Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. You. Beyond.
Yes.
The Velvet Veil.
The Velvet Veil.
It's your girl, Platinum.
And your girl, Ash.
Hi. We're back.
We're back.
We just came from a very nice vacation.
In the Jamaica.
The Jamaica.
Shout
out to our friends who are getting married.
Ooh, they got married.
They did get married. Had a good time. Now we're back.
We didn't want to.
Well, I mean, no, I didn't want to come back. I walked out the door this morning and said, wow, I am not in Jamaica.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Listen, there was no sunrise over the beach this morning that we were able to see directly.
No.
I'm a little disappointed by that.
Too.
But it's okay. We're back with you all.
Yay.
Yay. We got home at like 11 to get up this morning to go see him.
What are you willing to sacrifice?
Him.
At 11 a.m.
At 11 a.m.
On a Monday. September 22nd.
I think today
2025?
Yes.
We don't even know what day it is.
It's the 22nd.
Yep. We saw him.
We did.
I am not very happy that this ended the way it did.
Okay. Well, can say same.
Yeah,
I am.
What were your thoughts?
My thoughts were, I was expecting more for the 2 names, at least the one big name that's on it.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby! Don't you put that on us!
I did expect them to be like the first 2 that he made, but I wanted somewhere in that same realm of, oh, you messed me up with that one. I wasn't ready.
Right.
And they didn't do that.
You know, you're right. I agree. Yeah.
Let's talk about it and see if y'all agree.
Yes. Story time.
Okay, so we open up and it's a stadium. We see a little boy. His name is Cade.
Cute little boy.
Cute little boy.
Little green-eyed little boy.
Right. He's watching football with his family. His whole family are big football fans. The name of the football team, the mascot is the Saviors.
Of course it is.
Which is weird.
Let's go into church and we're going to pray for these niggas. Have mercy, Jesus.
It is.
The main player in the game is Isaiah White, Marlon Wayans.
Who looked amazing. Okay.
He looked really
good. He was given.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much he been benching in the gym. Okay. But he been putting in knee weird.
He prepared for this role and I was here for it. So he's like the #1 player in the team. He gets injured and it's like, oh no, what happened? Oh no.
Not Isaiah. He's the GOAT.
But we move on later to some years where we see a whole montage of Isaiah moving on from the injury, getting better, winning championship after championship. He gets like 8 of them.
He just, had some witchery over it,
like he's a part of a group that helps him do things.
Exactly.
Who could it be? Who could it be? I just can't imagine who. Could it be Satan?
Getting warmer.
That bounce back was pretty amazing.
And we also see in this montage that Cam grows into his footballism-ish. We found out his dad dies. His dad loved football, so he continued to play. Daddy was fine. And he continues to play football in honor of his dad.
Yeah.
So he's also getting ready for the combine, which is which is like quote unquote tryouts for getting on the NFL team.
Or in your things just to be in the NFL.
The NFL puts you through a lot.
They do.
From what I can see on the outside. I don't know what they
I don't know what you got to give up in order to get that life, okay? But it can't be great.
Well, that's the gang.
No judgment.
Right. So we get to the night before the combine or the day of or something.
Yep.
The condom combine. And we see he's just sitting there going through it. He's been attacked for some reason. We don't know why he got attacked.
A little mascot came out of nowhere and just beat him on the head with a ratchet.
It just hit him.
In a sequence overcoat.
Not that one, Frankie. Not that one. This one.
And he...
It reminded me of one of them Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. A big animatronic thing came and hit him. And he left him with a scar on his head. So he's getting his hair cut by his brother.
Right.
Everybody in the background is going like, yo, you got this. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Ain't nobody worried about this man just randomly attacked on the football field.
They just want him to be good at the combine.
Absolutely.
So apparently he doesn't do too well at the combine. But his agent called and said, hey, Isaiah White wants to give you a chance to train with him and possibly get a spot as the number one first string QB on the Savior.
And how can you turn a deal like that down?
He can. So he goes out to Isaiah's compound.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere, like in Arizona or something. I don't know where it's at.
I mean, it is like deity level of
definitely Area 51.
Exactly.
He has this huge cult-like compound. So he's like, oh, crazy. He's driving in there, and there's more than fanatics, more than stands. Cultivists, Isaiah White, lovers. I'm not really sure. Some of them are out there with paint head to toe. It's looking like Burning Man out there with their own little fans. And they've got their own police to police the fans. So they get to the front door. Cam picks up the Amazon packages, which...
And you signed a contract guaranteeing him certain concessions, one of them being a spot on the show.
Well, that's where I see things just a little differently. Contract or no, I will not bow to any sponsor.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but basically it's the nature of the beast.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out.
How? Okay.
Yep.
He walks in. He goes into a room where he hears music playing, and it's Isaiah White sitting there doing what I think is taxidermy.
Right?
He had some raw hides behind him.
Right.
Looked like maybe he was making his own pit footballs out of pigskin. I'm not really sure. So this is pretty much just a mini boot camp just to get him on. And also Isaiah White's contract is maybe ending.
Right.
So
You're not using the R word.
Right. For retirement is the R word, by the way. And Cam may be taking his place.
Correct.
Period. So we go to day one. It's called Fun.
Oh, fun time.
Cam starts practicing. There's hip hop music playing. They play Gucci Lemonade.
Oh, girl. They're having a good old time.
A good time.
I was having a good time for a second.
No, for real. He's doing good. He's learning the drills. So we cut to him meeting Isaiah's white wife. Isaiah White's white wife.
Yes. Who was Julia Fox?
Yeah. We're gonna leave it there.
She played it very well. She's the one that keeps the beat.
Oh yeah, the woman behind the scenes.
Yes,
I got you.
She's invested just as much as Isaiah is.
Right. We cut to Cam taking an ice bath, and Isaiah is sitting there either having a blood transfusion, or he's either getting blood or giving blood in this little thing, and he says that extra blood makes him work harder.
Yeah.
The doctor comes and randomly injects Cam with something, and he does this throughout the movie.
Yes,
we can only assume
it's we don't do nothing.
We can only assume it's steroids or some type of performance-enhancing thing. Day 2 and day 3, it escalates. This is when they're in practice, and he has a 2-second drill. He has to get the ball and make sure the receiver catches the ball.
Yes. No, we didn't get the rules to this game initially.
No, I didn't, but we had to figure it out.
He figured it out quite quickly.
And if the receiver misses it or if Cam misses it, a random free agent who volunteered to stand in front of the, I guess it's a ball throwing machine where they put the football in there and the thing spins and it hits, boom. So every time Cam missed,
In the face!
broken nose, and eventually he fell on the ground. And his tooth was on the ground.
Face hurts.
It hit him a good 6 times in the face. And this movie was very graphic, y'all.
Yes,
it was very graphic. I was here for the graphics.
I didn't mind it as much, but this man took that joint to the face like now. Here's where I have an issue because this part we didn't need to see the whole thing in the trailer, and I feel like they should have just cut this out.
Yeah,
like actually they should have cut a lot out of the trailer.
They could have kept it with the teaser.
The teaser could have
been the trailer.
The teaser had me. And then when I watched the movie, I wish you would have given me more.
Yeah. So Isaiah says all of this is because the QB is the leader. He gets blamed. You need to take responsibility. Don't get your man's face messed up when all you had to do was throw the ball correctly.
Exactly.
That's all you had to do.
Take accountability, my player.
It's weird. So Cam learns the hard way about injuries. So this one guy hits him real hard. He goes down. The next time he's like, you know what? I got you. The guy comes, hits him head to head real hard. Cam hits him and hits him so hard that he goes down seizing on the ground.
Yeah.
Isaiah White sees it, and has a face of pure joy.
Yes, proud
father.
papa.
Yeah, proud papa. I'm so proud of you. This man is still seizing on the ground.
Yeah, they
all come together, minus Cam, because he doesn't know what's going on.
Correct.
But they all come together, start chanting and singing.
And they are so proud of this man.
And this man is still
violent.
seizing. can't care about anybody else.
You cannot care, and you have to die before you can live.
Yeah.
Basically. So they was trying to kill that man.
Yeah, before he could really live.
Before he, like, Jesus.
Like Jesus.
Feel this boy. Understand the pain. You think I was always the picture of strength that I am now? I was born 7 months too early. Incubation technology was still in its infancy, so they placed me in a cast iron pot inside of a pizza oven until I was ripe enough to walk. My bones never hardened, but my spirit did. Be strong and crush your enemies.
Well, this has been outstanding.
Oh my God.
So after that, Isaiah and Cam are in a sauna. They're talking. Isaiah leaves.
Yep.
And so Cam lays down, and then from underneath the seat of
That's
the,
my question.
I feel like she's been living there, or either out there or in there for, I don't know. You're asking
Nobody smell her
questions.
stink?
Nobody said nothing.
You just been sweating in that sauna this entire time, girl. I ain't seen not one bead of sweat when she rolled from underneath that bench.
She came from up underneath the bench to hit him with a rock, and he opens his eyes at the last minute, moves, and he ends up strangling her to what he thought was almost killed her, but didn't.
And he didn't bat an eye.
He did it flawlessly. He did it fast. Did it with the right amount of pressure. Knew what to, because it takes a long time.
It does take a while. It takes a while to
takes a while.
suffocate somebody. But you know what really caught my eye was how she picked up that rock, that hot rock. That hot rock, because you know that rock was on the fire. It was burning. She picked it up with her bare hands.
She did.
Oh.
Listen, she's been outside this whole time. She lives in the Arizona
She
heat or
knows
wherever
how to
they are.
deal with
I don't
that
know
heat.
Yes. So Cam thinks he's done. Isaiah is like, what's going on? And then Cam runs.
Yeah.
Isaiah catches the woman by her throat with his hand, starts choking her.
And look, he tongued her down, though.
Tongued her down, and then throws her against the wall, and she bled out and died on the floor with, and then the other fans.
Right.
Okay, we have to talk.
We do. We do.
We have to talk. And they were just standing there, and
they didn't know what to do at first.
They didn't, and Cam was like, "What the hell's happening?" Isaiah is standing there. He has a whole monologue. He's like, "This is what happens when you're a god."
Yes.
Look how dedicated she was. Look at her resilience. She wants to win.
She's your queen to be.
She wants.
Look how great this was. This was a great moment.
He was so enthralled with this fandom, with this infantile. No, what is the word?
Infatuation.
Yeah,
but it's stronger than that. It's so weird.
It is very cult.
Cult.
We worship
Cult.
you. Yeah, no, he was in love with the worship.
With the worship. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was.
I don't want. Okay.
Yeah. So we, I guess as a make you feel better, we cut to Cam with a whole bunch of random women and the doctor cleaning up the mess in the.
That man was the cleaner for everything. Okay.
He was also randomly just taking pills.
At all.
So they're, I guess, having a party or whatever. Cam wakes up hungover. Isaiah is right there with 6,000 pairs of clothes on and a gun in. I was trying to figure out why he was. He had all his clothes. He was layered up. It was weird. He had a gun in his hand and he's like, "Yo."
That was a nice gun.
It was not a nice gun. He was like, "So did you sleep with her?" And Cam's like, "Oh my God. No, I didn't. I have a girlfriend."
But yeah, that man had no bounds.
None.
Yep. You got to be good.
Anyway, the next day is called Vision, day 5. It's press training. You take pictures, you do autographs, it gets real for press training. We learned how Cam said before his dad died, he told his dad, "Hey, I don't want to do football anymore." And then his dad died a few months later.
It was just the most emotional point because he was like, I let him down.
I let him down.
And he cried.
He
Tears
did.
fell from his face.
He did, as he was posing for a picture of the Last Supper, and he himself is in the middle as Jesus.
I don't like this moment. I don't like anything about it. No, stop the moment.
Listen, that imagery right there. Because I know where you're going with this, and I see the parallel here.
Yeah, it was very like,
I don't like playing with the Lord.
But
it was the Last Supper, and we knew somebody was about to be betrayed. Who was going to betray his man? And
his friend.
Come to find out.
His friend.
But was it a real surprise for the audience? I actually am surprised that this was a surprise for Cam.
Because he didn't see it coming because that was his idol.
Sir, this is how you know you don't have real friends, okay? This is how you know. Your family and your friends weren't real. They didn't show you real. Okay? Somebody didn't teach you. There's always going to be somebody that's going to come for you, and it's going to be the ones who think they got you.
It'd be your own people. So we cut to Isaiah White's wife asking Cam, "Hey, you sure your heart's in this?"
Right. I heard your story about your dad.
Yeah,
I just need to make sure you're going to be doing this for the right reason. You got to do it more than for family. I don't know why our voices changed. That's called voice acting.
And he's like, yeah, sure, it's whatever. She's like, okay, well, there's a party and you want to go? He's like, no. She said, well, our little bird told me that you're going to be first string. You're going to be on the team. And he was like, oh my God, you're just not a bad girl. So they go to the party.
Okay.
In what I can call the Savior's Club, the Savior's lair,
whatever. The layer of hedonism.
Savior's
sinful sin
lair.
Sensual seduction.
Dancery. It was just like all the players, I guess, and owners that own this one spot.
Yeah.
And Cam walks in, he sees the doctor. The doctor's like, hey, and whispers in his ear, run. Excuse me, run.
Sir, you should have told me that a long time ago.
He tried to, but then the pills.
The pills will do it to you every time.
Every time.
I really would not have done it in front of these guys, though.
No, I would have
gotten you alone if I cared that much.
If I could. The doctor catches eyes with Isaiah White's wife, and she gives him a look, and he's like, sorry, my bad. I just wanted to save one person because I am a doctor.
I am at least that. That's all I have right now.
So Cam goes meets with the owners. They're like, hey, congratulations. Cam drinks this, what we think is wine.
Or blood.
Or blood. It's a red liquid. And at the same time, Isaiah White is Isaiah White is working out.
But we see the contrast. We know that Isaiah's on his way out. Cam is about to be the new boy.
Right.
And you see him isolated and alone. And then you see Cam over here. He is partying with all of the power makers. And a night was had, apparently.
Exactly. Cam starts to drink more and start to party more. And hallucinating, I think is what I'm saying.
There were so many moments I could not tell if he was hallucinating or if not.
Yeah. So he starts throwing up a gold chain.
I mean, it was really...
I was like, what?
It was explicit symbolism that was just like, I really wish y'all had been more artistic in how you...
He could have just been thrown up.
You could have just... We would have taken that. We would have believed that.
Because that's what happens.
Right. I mean, come on. He's just throwing up all these Gucci and diamonds.
Everything is fancy things.
$1 million.
It was really weird.
It could have been done better.
Yeah, it could have. And then we cut to Isaiah just walking around, and he hears this noise in a room.
Yeah.
And he goes in there, and his room has this symbol on it. He goes in there, and Isaiah says, hey, I'm just watching footage. He's looking up, and it's like a dome.
Which was pretty dope.
It was really dope, because all you have to do is sit back and look up. And it's footage of fans in the stands.
Yes, just cheering them on.
You love me. You really love me.
Yeah, and I said, oh, and then that's it. He's not watching reels of plays or moves, anything. It's just the fans.
Go, Isaiah! We get that goal. We love you. You know, sometimes I do wish if I were walking down the street, I could hear those cheers. Sometimes I have those moments.
Yeah.
You know, pump you up a little bit.
Pump you up a little bit, yeah.
You know, we need some external validation sometimes. Apparently, he needed it all the time.
Anyway.
No judgment, but I see where this is going.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, and the doctor's head was on a table just chilling.
He was
when we saw this one scene. He was I said, oh, they took him out.
Oh, yeah.
For saying run.
And I'll see you in hell, Teddy.
I'm sorry, Teddy.
I will see you in hell.
So then Isaiah and Cam start talking, and Isaiah's like, sorry. And Cam said, so have you been pumping your blood into me? And Isaiah says, it says, it's not mine, it's my mentor's. And
murky.
The blood was either his mentor's or it's been a tradition to do this for the next quarterback to take the previous quarterback. It was either his blood or a mixture or
it was I thought it was like a smorgasbord of blood.
Yeah. That they've just been saving for however long the quarterbacks last.
The blood that gives me strength.
From day to day.
To day.
It will never.
In the name of his power.
So then he told him, we've been giving you the blood. It's just what we've been doing. It comes with signing the contract. So a part of signing the contract also includes one of the QBs, either the new one or the old one. One's got to go, and the old one or the new one have to figure it out. So only one person can walk out this door right now.
Come on. And I got to kick your ass right now. And afterwards, I don't want no hard feelings either.
Why did it come to this?
And it was so unearned. Like, we didn't see, I think they tried to build up to this moment, but you didn't, because there was no it didn't feel like any real beef between the two of them. In fact, I thought this is what Isaiah was, this was the plan for him.
Yes.
So why am I fighting you? Why don't I just give it to you since I've been preparing you for this?
It's part of the sacrifice of the contract. The whole
have to fight.
The whole movie was about sacrifice.
Yes.
But I don't understand. No, not fight to the death. I don't understand why we have to fight to the death.
If I can just give it to you.
And if you could just take it.
You got to play it.
Oh, you want some Mr. Old Man? Huh?
No. Get off your ass and get in this car. Boy, I don't know why you come down here messing with these people. Hurry up.
Why is... And yes, why is it Isaiah that I have to fight? There's 9 other people here.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not saying that it should happen, but why is it specifically the person that trained me for the last 4 days?
I'm gonna tell you what, this did just bring a thought to my mind. You know how you be at work sometime and then somebody leaves and like your supervisor, you've been doing parts of like a supervisor work and then you got to train the next supervisor that's gonna tell you what to do. That's just kind of what it's given. Both ideas are dumb.
Oh yeah, because I've had to train the person that I...
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been training.
Why am I training you and then have to fight to my death? I'm gonna just give it to you.
Yeah, I can just retire. I can just do this for the 8 years that this contract says.
Correct.
And
is that what retirement is? Death?
Well, we didn't get to see the contract.
You're right.
but we
in
do
football
now.
terms.
In football terms. So,
you die or you go into another genre of entertainment.
So they get to tussling on the
That's
floor.
what they did.
They was tussling. It was very... There was... Please put something in here right there. They was Family Guy or something. And so... Cam ends up... grabbing a helmet?
Yeah.
And hits Isaiah in the face once. And then stands over him, hits him 2 more times. Throws the helmet to the side.
Yeah.
And then continues to beat this man.
I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get off yourself.
Don't be one on the phone.
His hands just flimsy. Like he just slapping him in the face.
In the face. And so we can assume that he took it gone. And the graphicness of the aftermath was gross.
Oh yeah.
And so he walks out into the light, which they tried to make.
He came out into the light.
He came out into the light, and they walk into a empty stadium type thing, and there's fanfare, there's cheerleaders, there's a marching band, and there's like a seal in the middle of the whatever, or something to sacrifice on, whatever. And the person on the mic, there's 4 or 5 people sitting there with animal mask on, talking, saying, this is your saying like, take it, this is your moment. You got the job, he's out, he's bloody, he's tired.
Yeah.
They're all like, hey, come sign the contract and you get all of this.
Right.
Everything that you pretty much just saw, you get to do.
You get all of it.
You get all of it and you get to do it to the next person.
Right.
What happens next? Cam is like, no, I don't want to do that. I said, no, not for me. And he grabs the pickaxe that he had or something.
Right.
Was it on the ground?
Yeah, they had it laid out.
Yeah. Like he took that weapon and literally took out every single person in charge.
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. My defense is impregnable and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
Truth is, he was tired.
He was over it. Okay.
Options were few.
Listen. I think he would have signed had they not had that picture of his father.
Yeah.
So him and his father, so they had a picture laid out next to the
contract, the flowers or something.
Right.
Like
what was that church that you got to go up the altar?
The altar.
You don't know that?
What's that church? The altar. The altar. Yes.
So next to the altar, they have his father, a picture of him and his father, and with one of, I guess, the owners of the, I don't remember what the league is called. The league is called. So they had that picture, and then come to find out, his dad sacrificed him basically when he was a kid.
Yeah.
They had been grooming him since he was little, which does make sense. All of the praise, all of his family's sacrifice to get him to this place.
They said they attacked him as well, so
they
he
did
would have a better chance at Camp Combine or something. I wasn't sure.
Well, the mascot is what attacked him the first time. Which,
yeah, they said they did it on purpose so he could do well at Combine, or maybe he'll have the hearts of fans of the Combine. Or something
I have to traumatize you basically in order to make you rough and tough and with my Afro puffs. And
rough and
you know what I'm saying? And that's the grooming. That's the grooming process of it. So basically, his family, the league, everybody was in cahoots. He kills them all,
and that's it.
And that's it.
Oh wait, no. And when he's walking away, in the background, you see smoke bombs, I guess, all in red, white, and blue. Wow.
Welcome to America.
This is America. Don't got you slipping on.
Football. And that was the end. That was how it ended. He killed everybody up there, minus the cheerleaders and the marching band.
Everybody dead. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Roger and Ebert have their own review. They gave this a half a star out of 4 stars.
Oh.
That's pretty bad. And quote says, I can't believe I stood in line to buy a soda and popcorn at the theater to see him. And I especially can't believe that I sat through the entirety of this thematically lost movie, allowed it to live in my mind on my trip back home. And people are really upset.
You just had the monologue, didn't you? Where did the accent come from? I can't believe I wasted my coin on such a mockery
of me.
The haberdashery.
In this dancery.
Okay, now, I agree. Because, damn, I can't believe we left Jamaica.
Hey, listen. I just wanted a more gratifying experience.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I wanted a more gratifying experience where I left thinking that was so deep. And it hit my spirit in multitude of ways, the irony. Because I saw where they were going. But I didn't come out feeling, oh, this was deep, because it was so superficial.
Because it was, yeah.
It felt like it didn't go deep enough into the theme.
Yeah. Another theme that I saw was wanting to be idolized. Like idolized. Not like worshipped, idolized, everything. Isaiah's want was so great.
It was.
He wanted the fan. I feel like he wanted the fans more than the football. The only way to get to the fans was through football.
That's when he found family.
That's when he found family. But
yeah, you're right though.
It was so detrimental because it was part of the contract. The fans were part of the contract. They were always going to make you look good. And that's another thing. I feel like once you sign this contract, you're almost made immortal in everybody's eyes because money, power, respect. What you need in life.
What you need in life. Yo, honestly, you're that. Yeah, I think that's that right there. I see now the building blocks of abuse, you know what I'm saying? From stuff like that. But that's the thing. And I feel like especially when you're young, in our 20s,
go to school and go to work.
Exactly. And what measure of making it is that people being proud of you.
Yeah.
Or, people praising you for all the good stuff you do. At all times.
Damn, that shit feel good.
But I want so much better for you. For all of us.
And then you get to a place, I don't know about anybody else, but I know in my mid-30s is when I got to a place where I was like, well, what am I doing all this for?
Who is this for? Why am I killing myself?
Even the external validation doesn't do it anymore. Not for me.
Yeah.
Like it's cool, but it feels empty.
Right.
Yeah.
I need more than that. But I think the difference there is the money and the celebrity of it all.
Correct.
You can feel
you are trapped.
I'm fine with yes men as long as they come with money.
That's a woman who knows how to do her job. She's keeping it real.
Please tell me I look good. Oh, thank you. I am getting paid. All right.
I am.
Yeah.
I am a god.
You know, once again, she had me in her corner right up until the end.
Now,
okay, I'm not doing all that.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that.
We have limits. But when you have money, it almost, I guess this too have it really was a trap.
Yeah.
It was like the
that's
validation.
What contract is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The validation got him there.
Yes.
And having his idol tell him he's the great, like you're about to be the GOAT, even with realizing some things is wrong right now.
Y'all are morally
what is happening?
Wrong. Y'all crazy around here.
Until he stopped questioning it too.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Did the same thing.
Yes, but he was like, you've been giving me your blood this whole time. Like he felt betrayed.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like that was enough to be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? In my personal opinion. Like that was the only thing you felt betrayed about, son? That's it?
It might have been the only thing you vocalized because I was like, Dad, you lied to me this whole time?
Right.
This whole time you've literally been giving me your blood. What are you doing?
I would have asked for answers. That's what I really would have wanted.
Why?
So tell me, what is this? What are you doing? What is happening? Like, that's what I felt like he didn't do enough of. You didn't ask enough questions for me to believe that you just turned around one day and said, oh, you're giving me your blood. I'm mad about this.
I'm mad.
I'm big boy mad, and I'm going to fight you to the death. It's only going to be, going to be me or you. There were so many moments I was like, I see where you're going, but I'm still a little confused. You didn't nail it for me. And I guess they were trying to portray how Isaiah views his fans. He has no real regard for them, not for them as humans.
No.
He just loves how much they love him.
He loves to love.
I love
the fans more than football.
And I think that's why you gotta love what you do. But okay, so on the play yesterday, I was watching the Piece by Piece documentary from Pharrell.
Yes, I love it, yeah.
And Pharrell loved creating music. Like he saw music in color.
And it's great.
And I thought it was like, I love that. And so like he loved the work that he did. So that's what made him the GOAT. Like he loved it. Now, did he get to a place where the little suits got in his ear? Absolutely. That part.
Yeah.
And I felt like I didn't quite get that with either one of Isaiah nor like they didn't love the sport. They loved what came with it.
Of course, yeah.
He did Cam did this for his dad. He did this because he felt like his betrayal to his dad for not wanting to do football is what killed him.
Yeah.
He did it out of guilt.
Yes.
You didn't do it for the love of this football.
No.
Isaiah loved being great.
Correct. Loved being seen as.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
See him as.
So you have to be very careful with it because people going to want to prey on that. And so you need people in your corner that's going to be honest with you.
Right.
And he did not have that.
He did not.
Mom kind of tried to be. Are you sure? Like, I don't feel like, listen, my mama would have been like, let me tell you something. I don't like where this is going. We coming down there. You ain't answering your phone.
You ain't got no other choice. You better answer this phone.
You better answer this phone.
And even if you answer the phone, we're still coming.
They would have been out there, honey. Yeah.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
Listen, my mama is not going to be letting me go nowhere. She need to talk to me at least twice a day.
No, I understand.
It is not an option for me not to answer that phone for 5 days.
That's wild.
Oh, wow. They would have tracked my phone.
Yeah.
She would have had FBI for me, out there for me.
Yeah.
Joe would have.
But the family was a part of it, yes or no? Yes.
They insinuated that the dad technically was, but I don't know about, I think maybe not necessarily his mom and his siblings and the girlfriend. However, they contributed. I will say, as actors, I thought Marlon Wayans and what's his name, Tyreek Withers, they did excellent.
Yes.
I think Tyreek played so well as being kind of like that green novice,
almost ingenue,
right? Very vulnerable kid.
Yeah.
You could see there is a undertone of strength in there, but a sadness.
Yeah, there was an obsession of Isaiah calling Cam some sort of black.
Yeah,
and I didn't understand it. It was so.
He brought up his skin tone.
Which
he was. He was gonna get that regardless.
Right.
But,
That's what we
do.
Yeah.
He was a lot of times.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Everybody was a actually to Isaiah.
Was it? Okay, I thought it was just Cam. Okay,
no.
was it everybody? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because in the scene where Isaiah was talking to
brought too many niggas.
Yeah,
he said you brought too many shirtless niggas.
Yep,
yeah,
he did.
Okay, yeah, he did.
Yeah,
it was still to me. It still felt like it was so.
But you're right. No, race was very much a part of this.
Yeah, and I'm going to, like we had talked about it afterwards, and I said this is just an embodiment of what Cat Williams had said. What happens to certain people who sign a contract? This is exactly what you get. You get the woman, you get the money, you get the notoriety, you get the fame, you get everything. But this sacrifice is crazy.
But no, Cat.
Yeah, no,
Cat told us a long time ago
that this is what it is, and that's exactly what this.
He said, "I did not. You got to tell him no. You got to tell him no." You got to tell him no.
You got to tell him no.
And you gotta tell him no.
You got to say no. Or that's how you don't end up with BS. That's fuckery.
That's it. Like, you got to tell the suits no. I'm sure. Listen, I can't sit here and say that I know what that's like because I can't imagine that type of pressure, especially when you think you're the one holding up your entire family and everybody relies on you.
Especially in your 20s. Girl.
Oh my God, that pressure is ridiculous. Wild. So saying no is hard.
Yeah, I see the point of signing the contract. It makes sense.
In your 20s is hard.
It makes sense, yeah.
In my 30s, I've realized, no, it ain't. No, it ain't.
I can get it another way. And trying to keep up with others around me. That's a huge thing. It's a huge thing.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the biggest lessons. I was like, yo, you're right. Why?
Why are we stressing to do this? Why do we have to do it all at one time?
Why am I focused on keeping up with, for lack of a better word, for the Joneses? Dealing with that stress, dealing with that pressure. Why sell your soul?
Because instant gratification is amazing.
Exactly.
Microwaves exist for a reason.
A whole reason.
Air fryers exist for a reason.
We want it right now.
We want it right now.
I mean, and sometimes it's great right now. You know,
sometimes it's great. Yeah.
I enjoy picking up the phone to find an answer to a question immediately. However, the better question is, how do you want to live life? How do I want to live life? Do I want to live it stress-filled and to get to these end goals, or do I just want to prioritize the honest things that will make me happy? But you might not make as much money.
You might not make as much money, but you might have much power. You might have much power, but you might have everything else you wanted, or even the ability to buy whatever you want to buy without having to check your account. Like, can I afford that today?
I do like that.
Having the ability to have the auto pay on everything
without worries.
Without worries. Boom, take it. It's fine.
It's cool. Okay.
The level of comfortability that required to be, want to be at, I just feel like that much amount of money is going to take that really too far.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I'm going to buy a lot of stuff, but you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll see it. I'm not saying am going to be rich, but Elsie.
I promise you what, I'm not going to be a good rich person. This is how the Lord knew not to make me super rich. I'm not going to be I'm not good with what I got now.
What you got now?
I'm not good with money.
Okay, so when you say not a good rich person, what do you mean?
Oh, I'm buying everything.
Okay, you're not saving.
I'm not saving.
See, I thought
nothing.
you meant you're going to treat other people differently.
That could happen.
Okay. I'm rich now. Watching the
I could see myself feeding off of that power. Yo, like
I can see you totally be the diva.
I can see that. I could see that energy just swooping in.
Wow.
But it wouldn't look like him. It wouldn't look like that rise would look different for me.
And that's an instant rise at 20. It was so, like, I was ready to be kind of scared, a little terrified about to see the depths that people could go just to be a superstar.
They had all of the like all the pieces to make this great, because that's where I thought they would go with this. I thought we were going to the depths. And you didn't go to the depths. There's a movie, old movie. It's called Society. I never watched it because I saw it was going to be gross. But they had it was very sacrificial too. But like they would like have these orgies and they would like melt into one another, and it was a whole thing. I don't know how to
like
describe.
Family Guy melt. Like melt?
Yeah.
Like chocolate melt or like Family Guy melt?
Just do a search on Society.
I can do it while we're
Okay, so two different things he brought up. One was about how the Indians, so this says Native American players from the Carlisle Indian Industrial School were instrumental in the development and popularization of forward pass in American football. Faced with larger, more traditional teams, Carlisle used speed, strategy, and trick plays, including the overhand spiral and the forward pass to gain an advantage. Though the forward pass was legalized in 1906, it was initially met with resistance and limited by rules, but the Carlisle Indians' innovative and successful use of it helped prove its effectiveness and shaped it into a vital aspect of modern game. Ooh. So big up to the Native Americans, but I don't know the right word for it, because you have the Native Americans who basically had to use these strategies in order to win. So here was the forward pass, but then they ended up as my mascot. And it almost was like a slap in the face.
I did not know you were going here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. See, the movie was supposed to do that. The movie didn't do that.
It didn't.
I didn't know where you were taking that. Okay.
Yeah, they ended up as mascot.
Wow, you're right.
That was the way they won.
Just
and
for
then
them.
your way of
paying them back, paying it forward.
You will be our mascot. You will serve us.
Yeah.
It just, I don't. Okay.
That's deep. That took me there.
That is,
that one took me. I wasn't ready.
The movie was about not being the mascot.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Don't be the mascot.
Don't be the mascot. But everybody loves the mascot.
That's why I'm conflicted. But it does feel like a slap in the face. It feels like
you just the mascot.
Right. It feels patronizing.
It is.
It's an insult.
You're out there you're out there for the entertainment of the people to make them laugh.
Right, but we're going to make all this money off of the things that help build.
With your face on it.
Here we are.
Alone. Oh, sorry.
I don't necessarily want to go down the rabbit hole of how this presents for the bigger culture of America, but the reality is it does. It reflects a lot of things. And I'm very much a patron of these things. And that goes back down to even products that they took, like Mammy. They took off of
the Angel Mama bottles and stuff and all the shelves and stuff.
Which again, I was conflicted about. I'm still very conflicted about these things because I can see how patronizing those are. I feel conflicted about it.
Is it just for certain products like that?
No, I think it's for all of them. Because I see it, I see it to have such influence on the creation of these things, to just only be acknowledged in the form of a mascot. Is fucked up.
It's fucked up. And then you take the mascot away, you're upset because yes, take it away, but no, it's representation of what the history was. You know, people are trying to.
I wasn't mad at Angel Mama. I wasn't mad.
I understand why other people were, but sure. I mean, I still buy the
Exactly. I wasn't mad at Angel Mama. I mean, I'm all about drinking my syrup from a black woman. You know what I'm saying?
Are you drinking syrup?
No. Poor choice of words here. Poor choice of words. But I think that was the thing that annoyed me most after the George Floyd protest. Like, our protests were seen as, well, let's just give them the bare minimum and rechange the names of streets and stuff. Okay, thank you. However, that wasn't the heart of what we were asking for.
No, because you could easily put them back up. Well,
and they are.
I don't know what they did.
They're changing things back.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what they did with them. But
it was almost like a crumb. That's what it felt like.
Like here, bye.
Yeah.
Go away. Here. Enough to go away.
That's where this goes into Christianity. I see the parallel.
I also don't think it's just Christianity. I just think all religions, but Christian.
I mean, there is a thin line between Christianity.
Love and hate.
God, this just got real. Wait a minute.
Well, we're not shooting a podcast. We're not making a podcast.
Okay.
We can just talk about this if you want to.
I love the Lord. I love the Lord. Okay, I do, and I don't necessarily like how easily it can get into cult territory. I like to be cautious with that because on one hand, as a Christian, like we do what, we believe the things we believe. And I can see how that can be flipped and how it can go down this really, really, really dark rabbit hole. So, I mean, it doesn't just apply to Christianity. It really crosses into anything that you take as, this is my belief, nothing can challenge it. There is no other, and anything you say against it, you are immediately enemy number one.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. That's where this gets I get nervous about this. And honestly, I get nervous about this in real life right now because I'm concerned about what we're using religion to explain. I'm really nervous about how it's being used in a political realm and how groups of Christians have a lot of power to dictate different things. That is very scary for me right now. I don't know where we're going.
I don't want to make an excuse, but I'm like, okay, I feel like certain people treat it like
absolutely,
and treat things or religion like a cult.
Right. I think it's weaponized.
It's very weaponized. It's very, and the amount of adoration we have for this place.
Yeah.
Because if you talk to people outside of us, they're like, no, y'all are crazy. Y'all are nuts with this whole.
You're right.
We love this, the country. I love my country.
We have a pledge of allegiance. As a kid, that never occurred to me, but
it's nowhere else.
Exactly. I feel like there should be there's room for everything and everybody. Like there's enough room for those who don't believe in religion or God. There's enough room for those who do believe in it. The problem is when we start to tell people we don't have room for folks to believe what they want to believe or feel how they want to feel
or look how they want to.
Like that is where problem for me as a whole come into place. There's nobody walking on this earth. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what shoes you wear. I don't care what TV platform or social media outlet you have in a chokehold right now. There's nobody walking on this earth that has more importance than anybody else. I don't care. I have no lesser value than anybody. I have no more value than anybody. We can cut all the money out of it. As you still human, I'm still human. Your blood runs red. And no matter how much science we have to try to play and act like we're God, one day we all will end. We all have a start, we all have an end date. It's an inevitability. Therefore, to me, that says everybody has room here.
Rum.
You have rum.
Rum.
Yeah. Everybody. Your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs. But when you start crossing into other people's lanes and telling them, no, there's no room for you, that's problematic.
Mind your business. I don't understand the need to be in other people's business, whatever. And why do you care what they're doing as long as it's not illegal or hurting anybody you know or you or those around? Like, why? Why does this person wanting to change how they look affect you? Why does this person's genitals affect you in your life?
Except for when you look at it from a lens of power. When you look at it from a lens of power and try to demonize anything that does not look like you, that does not fit the mold, or it feels like a threat to you.
Feels like a threat.
That is the word. That's
feels.
the key word. Key. It feels like the lens of power will make you think and believe that any and everything is inferior to you, so therefore it must be contained. No. I know we live in a world where power is important.
Yeah.
I get it. Money, power, respect. Honestly, I just want to mind my business.
Yeah,
I want to go home. I want to feel safe. I want to be able to have an equal opportunity to make my money and to take care of my family. That's really it.
Right. I don't want to have to say. I don't want to have to. What's the word I'm looking? Censor myself.
Correct.
I understand. I'm not about to be out here and offend people.
Right. Not intentionally. I think we all should still have a filter.
And
what?
Correct.
Like I have my initial judgment because I'm gonna have it.
You are.
I am. We are. But I'm gonna keep some of that internal, and then I'm gonna process it first to make sure I'm understanding what's really going on here.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I don't.
I gotta filter it.
I gotta filter first.
Okay. No. Wait.
Yep. And so, therefore, take your thoughts and feelings and judgments through your filters. But at the end of the day, if you have beliefs that people are inferior to you, or that certain groups of people should not be here anymore, unfortunately and fortunately, there is room for that. The problem is what happens when others feel that way, and then therefore they want to act on that. That's where this gets a little icky for me. Sticky.
Yeah.
If you want to have your thoughts and feelings and you don't have any intention of harming others, all right, well, okay. I don't condone it, but at the same time, there's room here for it, even if I don't agree with it.
It's like it could all just be so simple. It could be a simple mind change. I mean, I feel like everybody's already in a better mood and already minding their business.
Yeah.
Do you need crime?
Well,
if I'm minding my business, I don't need nothing from you crime-wise.
According to a lot of those who make money off of pushing aggressive hatred through the algorithms and social media, like those individuals say, no. We do need that because, you know, when people are scared or when people feel intensely, they're more likely to buy. It really always goes back down to money and power. You are trying to make me feel some type of way so that somehow I'm spending my money or my efforts or I'm making somebody money somehow when I'm angry. I don't know how that works, but it works apparently. Somebody wants us this way. But him, the sacrifices. Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to sacrifice everything?
I'm gonna go with no.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at in 2025. Yeah, so you know, that's him.
That's it. That's him, you guys.
That's him.
Oh God, we bared it all.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
We have
We're gonna wrap it on up here, you guys.
It's been fun. Talking with you all about
him. Maybe there's a her. Okay, I don't have time.
We don't need a her.
Them. Like, share,
do it all.
Subscribe.
Hit that button.
Hit that notification bell. And we're gonna be out of here, you guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Until next time.